What if the moment we think of as the birth of our nation never happened? What if, in the sweltering Philadelphia summer of 1776, the Declaration of Independence was never signed? Today, we explore how that single missing signature page could reshape everything we know about America, our economy, our borders, even our culture. Let's imagine the United States without its defining declaration. In our real timeline, the Declaration was signed as the colonies sought to break away from British control after years of taxation disputes and rising tensions. The American Revolution ignited, and the United States emerged as an independent nation. But the signing wasn't guaranteed. Delegates disagreed, pressure mounted, and the war's future was anything but certain. Without that document, the colonies would remain legally tied to Britain, delaying or even reshaping the revolution that followed. In this alternate world, the key shift comes when a small coalition of delegates refuses to sign, insisting the colonies aren't ready for total separation. Without unanimity, the declaration collapses. No dramatic proclamation, no symbolic break, just uncertainty. The colonies stumble into a fractured political landscape, unsure whether to fight, negotiate, or comply. The world reacts quickly. Britain tightens its economic rules to secure Atlantic trade. France hesitates to support colonial unrest without a formal declaration. Global shipping lanes shift away from North American ports, forcing our coastal cities into economic stagnation. Instead of becoming a rising power, the colonies remain a contested territory in a world dominated by European empires. For ordinary people in the colonies, life becomes a slow grind of restrictions. Trade tariffs rise, local assemblies lose authority, tensions simmer, but no unified movement emerges. Instead of a bold revolutionary identity, we grow up in a world where the idea of America blends awkwardly with British oversight, creating a hybrid culture that feels familiar yet constrained. Over time, the colonies still seek autonomy, but the path is slower and more bureaucratic. Instead of writing a constitution in 1787, we negotiate a gradual power sharing system with Britain, more like a decentralized commonwealth. Our legal system becomes a blend of American regional rules and British parliamentary traditions, creating a government that feels more procedural and less revolutionary. By 2024, this alternate America is still powerful, but not the superpower we know. Our technology is strong, our economy steady, yet we share global leadership with Britain and the EU instead of dominating it. Our innovation culture exists, but it's influenced by slower legal reforms and collaborative structures. Think of a nation that leads, but rarely alone. One major cultural shift, American identity becomes more collective and less individualistic. Public service and civic duty feel more British influenced, while entrepreneurial culture develops more cautiously. We still chase big ideas, just with more committees behind them. On an average weekday, Americans wake up in familiar suburbs, but their streets carry small hints of a different history. Road signs with British spellings, public transit with shared Commonwealth branding, and schools teaching a joint colonial Commonwealth curriculum. Life feels modern, but threaded with echoes of a path never chosen. So what does this teach us? That a nation's identity can hinge on a single moment of courage or hesitation. If you want more alternate history deep dives like this, subscribe and explore the worlds that might have been.